Hello and welcome to video number 1. This is the introduction to social media control. So before we get started, I want to give you a quick overview of the video series itself. So you know exactly what to expect, and that way your mind is prepared, and then you'll be able to speed everything up quicker. So this is video number 1. Video number 2 is going to be about creating an attack plan. So really what we're going to do is get down to the heart of understanding, where your business is at, and more importantly, where it needs help in terms of social media management, social media monitoring, and things like that. If you have a better idea or a bird's eye view of your business, and you just take some time to think about it and really look into it, you'll be able to know exactly what tools are going to be helpful for you, what features and options of those tools will actually be beneficial for you. Because for some of you, it might be different. For me, it might be different than you, and so forth. So I really want you to kind of customize this to your own business, because there is no one size fits all. So after we've kind of created an attack plan, and I talked about the 2 phases of monitoring, we'll move on to video number 3, and then we'll talk about how to pinpoint opportunities by using social media. Now, this is really cool because I'm going to show you a specific tool that I use to pinpoint how people feel about a subject matter, a niche, or even a market. And you can kind of gauge the sentiment, which means how people feel about a specific niche. So if you are going into a specific area, for example, within your business, and you want to maybe approach that, before you do that, I want to show you a specific website and a free tool that you can use to kind of gauge, are people really passionate about it? Do they have a negative view of it? Do they have a positive view, or do they have a neutral view? This stuff really is important, especially when you're dealing with social media, because with social media, you're engaging with your customers and prospects, but there's a lot of emotion and relationships that are going on. And knowing where you stand and where the market is and how people feel about the market is definitely crucial, and is actually part of the whole social media management. So basically, I want you to remember that social media management is not just about using a tool to manage your social media. It's about social media monitoring and management, so they go hand in hand. But I'll talk more about that in video number 2. So video number 4 is about how to monitor those opportunities. So once you find those opportunities, you want to monitor them so that you're able to get notified right away when something happens in that specific niche, so that you can take advantage of it, and you could post about it, you could tweet about it, you could Facebook about it, and then get your community growing and engaged. So that's what I'm trying to show you here, is that there are different phases of not just pinpointing opportunities and engaging with people, but also managing. So there's several things going on in the mix. And then of course that brings us to video number 5, which is how to manage your own social media, which I'm going to basically show you at this point how to manage your social media, how to manage your Twitter accounts, your Facebook accounts, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And then we'll look at specific tools, which is actually Hootsuite. And Hootsuite, there is a free level of Hootsuite. There are paid levels of Hootsuite. So you can always start from scratch, and as you do better, then you can begin to invest more money. Video number 6 is social media management in action. And this is going to be about the Hootsuite tool. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside so that you have a better idea of what it's all about and how it can be beneficial to you and your business. And then of course we have video number 7, which is WordPress to social media automation. I'm going to show you how you can take your WordPress RSS feed, and then automate it so that every time you post to your WordPress blog, it automatically posts to Twitter, to Facebook, to other social media sites. And I'll also show you some other options as well where it allows you to post to Google Plus, to Pinterest, and more. So, like I said, social media can get out of hand quick, but there are two phases of social media management, and I'll discuss that in just a minute. And there are thousands of tools, but you really only need a few powerful ones. In fact, we're using pretty much Social Mention, which is a free tool, Hootsuite, which has a free level, but you can always upgrade, and then of course Google Alerts. Now I'm going to show you how to use these tools in terms and in relation to what we're talking about. So with that said, let's move on to video number 2.